At now 31 years old, still ringless, and his hopes of a ring looking unlikely, is Russ still an elite point guard in the NBA? He was one of the most exciting players to watch a few years back, and the duo of him and Kevin Durant were one of the best in the league at the time. And it's crazy to think that if they would have stayed together in OKC while James Harden continued to grow, they could have been the next super team, and could have been a super team as we speak. And when he and Durant parted, it seemed like KD had the last laugh, with KD then winning 3 straight championships and 3 straight NBA finals with Golden State. And with Russ and the Thunder having little success in the playoffs from 2017 to 2019, with 3 first-round exits, Russ decided it was time for him to leave OKC and teamed up with his old teammate James Harden in Houston, Texas. And although they beat OKC in the first round of the playoffs this year, which must have been nice for Russ, the Lakers still quickly took care of them in a 4-1 victory. And this begs the question to me, that is Westbrook still an elite point guard in the NBA? Last year in the playoffs, Russ and Dame Lillard faced off and provided fans with a great rivalry to watch, as PG and Russ trash-talked Dame all series long. And when Dame hit that 40-foot series-winning buzzer beater, right in PG's face, it became an instant meme, and one of the most memorable buzzer beaters in recent times. And even though Russ has done the unthinkable and averaged back-to-back triple-doubles, it's not seen as a real achievement due to how he's seen as a stat padder, and it often looks like he's just going after the triple-double rather than actually going after a win. But personally, I don't think it's a bad thing for us to go after rebounds instead of the centre, for example, as getting the ball in a passer's hands unlocks the offense straight away. And this is evident on the Nuggets when Jokic gets the defensive boards and always looks for the fast break. And for me, with some great young point guards in the NBA, such as Luka Doncic and Ja Morant, I'd currently say they're better than Westbrook and give it a few seasons if not. Because when I think of elite point guards in the NBA, I think of Steph Curry, Dame Lillard, Luka, and Ja Morant. I wouldn't consider Russ better than any of them. Because looking at his playoff record, he's only really had success when other stars were on his team, such as getting to the West Conference Finals in 2016 with KD on his team, and in reality they should have won this series as they were 3-1 up but ended up choking to the only unanimous MVP ever, Steph Curry. And with Russ and Steph, there's a lot of differences between them in my opinion. Firstly, I'd say it speaks volumes that KD chose to leave the Thunder for the Warriors, as he knew he was more likely to win a championship there. And this is because Steph is very easy to play with, and he was very happy to take less shots for Durant to be on the team. But the same cannot be said for Westbrook, as he's very well known to be a difficult player to play with, and Russ likes to be the main face of a team, the main face of a franchise. But this dynamic is not built to win championships, and team chemistry is vital in my opinion. Because just look at the Lakers and the Heat in the finals right now, both having great team chemistry. And Tyler Hero has said that one of the main reasons he wants to get the ring is for Jimmy, and he's said multiple times how much he appreciates him as a mentor. And the Lakers bench just speaks for itself, as no other team gets as hype as they do seeing their team win. So personally, I wouldn't consider Russ an elite point guard anymore, but in his prime, Russ was a beast, and one of the most exciting players to watch.